How's it going, everyone? Uh, I was just trying to help Robbo out with some technical difficulties, so I'm here, I'm present. You tick me off the list now. Um, Yesterday, I did the colours with those pens, the pens that I made up. I'm going to go back over them because they've dulled right down, and when I was sanding here, I've sanded a little bit of the colour off and I don't like it. So today I just basically just finishing this up. I've got to camera's not on a really good angle to be seeing, but there is a couple of colours that just really hard to get off. How you going, Dave? Because I coloured all the way down to here, and because I put a line in there, a groove in there with the skew, so I did the same thing here to kind of just give it a clear ending on where the colour ends and goes back to the wood. So I've just got to spend some time now, and the blue seems to be the hardest to get off. Blues is the only one I can see, and a little bit of green. All the other colours seem to have come off quite easily. But it's a matter of me getting close, but not actually scratching the crap out of that too much. These are the for anyone that didn't see yesterday or anything, these are the pen. You make your own colour and put it in there. It's this is cosmetic dye, this stuff. Just a 1-to-1 ratio mixed with the water. Cosmetic dyes can be purchased from soap making websites and stuff like that. They're decent sized bottles anyway. The place that I get it from here in Australia is they do 200 ml, I think, 25 grams, and I think it says 300 grams. I can't see because it's got too much colour on it. But yeah, there's nice sized bottles. It's really thick. That's why I mix it down with a little bit of water. How you going?
So how you be today?
Can't hear you.
How you be today? Can you hear me now?
Right, try
I'm
that.
starting to think it's my computer because I can't hear the pair of yous.
You can't hear me? Robo, can you hear me?
Yes, Bob, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Bob, but Robbo can hear you, Doctor Bob. So don't
Yeah.
go change settings, Doctor Bob. I think it's me.
Can you hear me, Dr. Bob?
Yes. No problem at all.
Certainly is me. What's going on here?
No, Jay thought it was, I thought it was me too, but everything seemed to be working this end, but he couldn't hear me down there, so.
Yeah. Well,
Right, can you hear us now, Jay?
Say something.
1, 2, 3,
something.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No,
11, 12,
I'm gonna have
13,
to restart
14.
my computer. I got nothing.
Oh, that's odd. Well, at
Ah,
least it'll
bloody.
hold it open for the two of us. That's the nice thing about StreamYard.
Yeah,
As long as participants are there, it keeps the link open.
that's right.
All right, so I still
And
can't hear
here,
you, but I know why it's stuffing my computer around because it's got updates to do and I haven't done them. So
Ah,
when I go
right.
to restart, it's going to do updates. So I'm going to be a while.
All right, well, look, I might,
I can't hear the reply unless you type it.
that's odd.
Okay.
I just typed in, I might come back later, so I'll get out of this and go and do something else for a while. You
I'll
get
just
that, did
stay
you, Bob?
here.
Okay.
Yep, I
All right.
heard you.
Right out. See ya.
Yep, later. Now that's odd. I still show on my screen it's live, but it doesn't show it.
I don't know that one.
hug situation. You're back again. Jay, can you hear me now?
See if I can hear you now, Dr. Bob.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Nope, still nothing. Okay, I'm going to mute it now because this is actually starting to piss me off.
Huh. I don't think it's. Let me see. I don't think it's. No, it's still. I'm still up on audio on YouTube. No, it's still. I'm still up on audio on YouTube.
No, it's definitely me. I just tried playing some music and nothing's coming out of the speakers, so. No, it's definitely me. I just tried playing some music and nothing's coming out of the speakers. So. No, it's definitely me.
Check to see what sound source you have picked. Check to see what sound source you have picked.
I can hear you now.
Okay. What was wrong?
I don't know.
Oh, because sometimes you have to pick the right source to listen to if you have several options.
No, I've only got the one camera that's plugged in with one microphone, so I don't know. No idea. Just computers being computers, I suppose.
Is it the microphone built in the computer?
No, it's built into the camera.
Oh, that might have been your problem. The fact that it had the wrong mic picked.
No, I don't have any other mics. I've got a desktop computer in the shed, so it doesn't actually have a mic like a laptop or a tablet or anything.
Oh, it doesn't have one built in?
No, it's a business computer, an old business computer.
Okay.
It's a business computer. How you going, Louie? Do you want to mute your YouTube for us, please, Dr. Bob?
I think it is. Let me check.
I'm getting an echo back
Okay.
of myself.
Still there?
I'll tell you in a sec. No. Oh, it's gone now.
Good.
Right, I'm going to put this on.
I'll tell you that those two pieces you showed today had a lot of people talking about how good it is, especially a 400-year-old piece.
Yes. No, it's nice. Very nice wood. Louis, I've done a goblet and I've coloured the outside. And instead of trying to glue up the cracks, I made them bigger with an angle grinder. Just cut them out a little bit and then got some coloured. I've got coloured pens here that I made myself. You can buy the pen with nothing in it. You just get the tip, obviously, and you put your own liquid in there, whatever preferred liquid you like to use. And that's what's on here. I did that yesterday. Yeah. Besides that, all I'm doing is I define where the color ends here with a skew. So I'm just going around the edge now, just getting the bits of color from where I painted down. It's basically only the blue that's being a pain in the bum at the moment. All the other colors are sanded off. Yeah, thanks, Louis. And yes, I would agree with that. Are you on mute, Dr. Bob?
Oh no, I forgot. I used to brush it up.
Yeah, I'm all right. We just had to carry on a conversation about what happened to a bottle of pop of mine. That's teenagers, you know.
I was just
It
wondering.
can just disappear from elves or whatever.
Hey, Louis.
Alexa.
Hey, Louis. I'll show you something, Louis, alright? I've got to take the camera on a bit of on a bit of a trip, all right? I'll show you something that even I find funny at the moment. To be quite honest.
There's a giant ball of ice in the middle of this.
All right. So there's the lathe I'm using at the moment that Sid has kindly lent me, and there's my lathe down there that died about 2 weeks ago.
Yep, he became a semi-pro now. He's got a semi-pro lathe.
Look how tiny it is down there.
Yeah. A pen lathe.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, the camera angle you had was very deceptive.
Yes. I've heard a lot of people say that after I've shown them the comparison. Sid Franklin. His channel is Sid's Repurposing. He does pallet furniture and stuff like that. He does bowls and goblets and all that kind of stuff too. But he lives about 300 k's away, and he brought it here pretty much the day that my lathe broke down. He just happened to be on leave.
Yeah, Sid's a great person.
Yes, very generous. No, you got that right, Louis. You definitely don't. I didn't expect it, that's for sure. Might be time for some new, a new bit of sandpaper soon. I'm just running out of spots to use. Dr. Bob's always on point with the links. There you go.
Yep. Well, for me, I'm still Eastern time,
Yes.
just as you are.
Yep.
So just pop in.
It's
Whereabouts in New Jersey are you? I used to live in Vineland and Millville.
it's Monday morning here, and it's 11:15 in the morning.
Yeah, so he's tomorrow. He's in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm in
To
the
us.
future, just for you guys, all right?
Now, when I worked in Vineland, I was doing motion picture work and television work.
Was it your birthday, Louis?
Yeah, it'd be nice if he could do that for the lottery.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll give you the winning numbers, but we have to go halvies if you win, all right? I asked what the party was for. Louis, was it your birthday?
Yeah, Louis, come pop in and join us. All you need is a Chrome browser. Well, you can still join us with audio. You can pick any picture you want when it pops up and asks you for a camera.
Unless you actually leave, Louis, I think you're going to find it hard pressed to find an excuse that Dr. Bob doesn't have an answer for. How you going, Chris?
Well, got a question for you then, Louis, if you won't pop up. This is what you've been turning lately.
He does some great segment work. I love his segment work. Something I'll never be able to achieve. I ain't got the bloody patience.
Oh, it takes patience and a
Yeah.
good miter gauge and a decent saw.
And a million clamps, because you could never have enough, I would assume, for making those.
Well, any woodworker can tell you that. If you do a lot of flat work, you got to have clamps. I actually lost a bet 4 years ago. Young whippersnapper here at the time was like 9, 8, 9. No, it was 9. And I always take my clamps, the big ones, even the pinch clamps, and I simply clamp them to the overhead rafters in my garage shop. It's easy. I can just reach up and undo them. I'm somewhat tall, and it's easy to keep all of the same ones together, the same style.
Yep.
He asked me what I had, and I said I probably have maybe 30, maybe 35. Well, I was kind of off, and I ended up buying ice cream for him and his sister and their friends that were here. I didn't realize I had 67. They just seem to multiply.
How you going, Sid? So I'm gonna have a slight break from the sanding and do another layer of colouring.
Oh, I bought a bunch of those tubes today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got, I think, dozen.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I got a dozen of them. Because I was thinking for some of the candles work I like to do, the new styles, out of branches. I thought that type of point for getting into cracks and small deficiencies in the wood and that to help emphasize it.
Yep.
'Cause I've been using real small brushes, but I don't have the steady hand I once had. So
Yep.
once I get my wrist laid down, I can simply follow it with that small point. And I thought it was free shipping, and it cost me like $3 or $4.
Yep. Cheap enough.
Yeah, so I'll give it a try.
One thing I have noticed is when you come back out the next day or a couple of days later to use them, you've got to unscrew the tip and just dunk it back in here just to get a little bit. It dries out quick, but I think that might be for a good reason too, so that it doesn't suck all the color through.
Yeah, that makes sense. The other is you can always try to put them in a Ziploc bag because that way it would keep the air out. Put them all in the
Yep.
bag and squeeze the air out and seal it to store it, and it might keep them fresh.
Yeah. How you going, Mike?
So what did you think of the meeting this morning, young
Yeah, it was
Jay?
good. I enjoyed it.
Glad.
I like colours. If everyone hasn't noticed already. So, right. I will try that one day, but might wait till I get the bigger lathe and have bigger pieces to do it with.
You always practice on a small piece, but what do you have, a 10-inch swing?
Yeah, something like that. Yep. I just gotta duck inside for a second. I've got to blow my nose. It's running like a bloody tap at the moment.
Sid, I got a link posted. Why don't you pop in? Robo had an errand to run, and he'll be back.
Uh-oh, look out. He's back.
I hope everything came out all right.
Yeah, it blew out quite fine. No, just the filter in my dust mask needs to be changed. That's all.
Is
Just
it
like-
one of those that are washable?
No, it's got these guys inside. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't that paper then, or cloth?
It's cloth, but I've never tried to wash them. They're just so cheap. We buy a 20-pack at a time, and
Then
Sure.
the simple thing is, when you change it next time, see how it washed. One of them washed. The worst
yeah,
thing that happens
Yep.
is fall apart.
I will try that.
I think the next thing we got to find to get you a decent air compressor.
I think they can get knocked down a couple of notches and maybe go aim for the smock first.
Well,
You
that was talked about today.
You left too late. I was about to say, just before you left in the meeting this morning, I was about to say, you're teasing me with the color and everything.
Well, the problem is, since we still haven't got a meeting place, most of that stuff is buried in a storage bin
Yeah.
warehouse. So
That's all right. I can wait. I don't like waiting, but I can wait. Hang on, Robbo. How you going, Joy? Hi.
Good morning. I won't be in for long. It's nearly lunchtime, so
Yeah.
good. Glad you got things sorted out, Joe.
Yeah. Cheers.
Good morning, Mike, Joy, Sid, whoever else is in there that I've missed.
Chris,
Chris is there. Yeah, can see that.
Portal Woodworks, Dave is in. I'm not. I think he was in. He might not be, but he was.
Geez, we're going through a cold spell here again.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, so I'm going to tempt fate, and I'm going to attempt to order some of that that wax from America. Since England won't send it, I'm going to try and order some from America.
which kind?
Well, Robbo already knows the answer to this one. Just the yellow.
Yeah, you can buy embellishing wax out here, you know.
Yeah. But is it right colours though?
I don't know. I've only ever used gold and silver for touching up certain things.
No, the gold looked nice. I liked it.
You should be able to find it there somewhere, because not only do wood turners use it, a lot of craftsmen and women do.
Yeah, well, a lot of antique dealers use it because a lot of things are got gold highlights and things like that.
Yeah, and they can put it back.
What was for lunch today?
No idea, to be quite honest.
Yeah, about an hour and a half ago, it was a late dinner. They fired up the big old barbecue and did big burgers and hot dogs. And they're not the cheap hot dogs. You know, we got a butcher that hand cuts everything, and you can order anything and he'll get it for you. You know, that type of butcher. Been around for, well, my parents went to him, and that would have been, 75 years ago. He makes his own hot dogs, and he very fussy. There's no artificial anything, natural skin hot dogs. That's what we had tonight.
Where's mine?
You bite them, they give you a pop. I wish I had the way to transport it to you.
Now, Jay, if you put in a search for embellishing wax or gilding wax,
Yeah.
there's quite a lot out here.
All right. I'd sooner just make it myself, but I don't know what they're using for colorant.
No, you got to have metallics and things for it.
So basically, go and buy some gold leaf sheeting and chop it up.
No,
Oh,
you'd have to grind it so fine you just can't do it.
I've got a gold dust already, like a mica gold dust.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said, I've got to go and have some lunch, so I'll catch you all later.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a I don't know if you have the fad there for young people wanting to dye their hair. That has been a big thing for the past, I'd say the past generation. The younger
Yep.
generation, they just switched here from one of them went from dark blue to green, and the other one just picked up and he had green and he went off to purple. Not the whole scalp, just part of it.
Okay. Mike.
That seems to be the fad.
Yep. Yeah, I dyed my hair when I was younger. A lot younger rather. Mike. No, it was a demonstration that I watched in the Detroit Wood Turners Club, Detroit Areas Club meeting today, and it was actually Hampshire that he used, the wax that he used, but we can't get that here, so.
Well, I forget, it'll be a couple of days, but our club meeting will be online under our YouTube channel.
Yep.
So you can always go back and look at it. The only ones that, and also if you go to the site, as a member, you log in as a member and you'll get all of them.
Yeah.
Including all the demos, professional demos that we've had. So as a member, that's something that you always have access to. It's a nice resource.
Yep. Yeah, I talked to my resource. And he's not here at the moment, so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming in, Sid. Take it easy. So, did you find any more funny things to say to Alexa?
Yeah, there was a ton that I got looking at, and then of course Brendan here, he has one in his room. I got it for Christmas for him.
Yep.
So he's dug up a bunch between him and his friends that have them. In fact, he's figured out how he had to have my permission, but to adjust the network accordingly. But he can talk to him on, they call it drop in or something. So he can say drop in on Bill. And because that's on his list, now the Alexa at Bill's end comes up and says, you got someone wants to talk to you. And it says who it is. And
Yep.
and they lay in bed and they talk back and forth while they're watching the same YouTube videos of gamers playing games.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yes, green.
Green is nice.
Yeah. Oh, I like green. That's the color of money, at least our money. Though I must say, the Australian money is really nice to have.
It's very colorful stuff.
Yes. And the history of it is people in government really, they spend a lot of time and effort coming up with the I don't know if you still have it, but the paper currency, because China kept counterfeiting it badly.
Yeah, no, we
You
haven't
know,
got paper anymore.
no, you got the plastic.
Yeah.
With a hologram in it.
Yep.
Yeah, because China, they couldn't duplicate that. I mean, they're the biggest counterfeiter. Not China, but North Korea. They're the biggest counterfeiting organization in the world.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And every currency they can, they counterfeit.
Yep.
And what's interesting, they actually were able to get the special presses that are supposed to be only made for our government.
Yeah, well, money talks and bullshit walks.
Yep.
Isn't that right? Everyone's got a price. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I do like the dye. I've got to find. Well, I did see a bunch of different dyes available
Yep.
online, but as far as well, you have hair dye, isn't it?
No, it's actually a soap and cosmetic dye.
So you can wash yourself with green soap.
Yeah, if I want to, yeah. Well, I originally bought the dyes for because I make my own goat soap. Because my body can't handle any of the crap that's sold in a supermarket or a grocery store, so I make my own. And that was just the colours from that, and I brought them out into the shed to try them out in the shed. They worked good. So stuck with it.
Huh. So it's the dyes for soap.
Yeah,
Of course, it'd be non-allergenic, that's for sure.
yeah. Well, it's got soap and cosmetic dye written on the.
Oh, okay. I have seen that. I know what to get now. Because it looks so good with you, I wanted to, and that's why I got the pens. And now I'm going to have to get some of that.
Yep. And be very mindful at how much you water it down. Start off with like the micro amounts that watering it down because well, especially this dye anyway, it can water down really quickly too much.
Uh huh. Now, Joy was saying that she has the same problem as you do with soaps.
Yep.
got a neighbor that's been making soap, probably about 10 years now. And she has molds that she puts them in,
Yep.
wraps them up, and she makes pretty good money selling them.
Yeah. I got heaps of molds that they can go in, but I'd just prefer the square, the rectangle standard mold.
Well, that's for, I think, personal use does it fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
When I first got into making the soaps, I was making like 30 or 40 plus different shapes, cars, Lego characters, and all sorts of stuff, and I was just giving them away as birthday presents, you know.
that's what. Well, she set bundles and sells them that way for people to give,
Yeah.
especially to little kids, because some of the there's one soap that she made that was edible.
Oh yeah.
What was in it, I'm not sure, but it was safe for little kids because a 2 or 3 year old.
Yep.
Not that you would give it to them to eat, but if they're sitting there, in their little bath,
Yeah.
and you're teaching them to use soap and wash, with a washcloth and stuff.
Yep.
She made really good money out of it. She got into a couple of the boutiques and
Yep. There's just another one of those things that I could never sell, and to be honest, I was only in it for myself, so that I had some soap for myself. But I did try and sell it a couple of times, never sold any, so I just don't really care if I don't sell it. It doesn't
Well,
cost much to make, but
her husband really, I don't know why he did it. It was a joke for a friend, and he put in a batch of soap that she had ready to pour, uh, added some cannabis to it,
yeah,
and then put the soap together, and then he he took it to work, and they were joking about, oh, it's not that much, it's like $10 a bar, and he sold like 6 bars of soap. And his wife's selling, the soap at $3.50 for a small sink one, and $5 for bath size, and it's
yep,
wrapped in clear plastic to begin with, and then some colored cellophane or something with a ribbon, and a lot of work to do it. He just took it out of his lunchbox and sold. Kind of upset her.
I bet.
But she still gets into the gift card shops and stuff like
Yep.
that. Because it's one of those, you see it and that's perfect. You're looking for a gift to go with a card to go to a party or something. It's a quick pickup. I have
Yep.
friends that call that type stuff tchotchkes.
Yep. Oh, Mike, you like solvent? Is it? It's grey. You like that soap, do you? It's really harsh. It's good for cleaning grease off your hands. I don't know what it's called in England, but it's grey, and it just feels like they've compacted sand together and sold it.
I'm just getting old. I can't. Lava soap. Uh, that's what we have like that. I
Yep.
buy it I keep a bar of that on the laundry room sink, because that's where you go if your hands are really dirty.
Yep.
That's that you don't dirty up the bathroom, because then you got to clean the sink and the counter.
Yep.
And if you don't clean your hand, then you ruin the towel when you dry the dirt off on the towel. So the lava is kept in the laundry room. But it's got pumice in it.
Yep. Yeah, if our hands are that dirty, we just wash them outside. Use a tap outside.
Yeah. I just got a single tub laundry sink, and Joey likes orange clean. Yes.
And it smells nice too.
Yeah. But when COVID hit, and they first started talking about it, and something I normally stock in the house for hand soap, like for the bathroom and kitchen, is an antibacterial soap. It's a national brand here. You
Yep.
can get it, but I always buy online. Their 24 bar package, and that's enough to last a couple of years.
Yep.
But I just received an order, a 24 pack, a 2 dozen pack. And after COVID, for a while, people kept, can I borrow a bar of soap, or can I get a bar of soap off? Because I can't get them anywhere.
Good little racket there.
Well, if you bought two dozen, they were in a commercial pack, and they were like $1.10 a piece or something for the soap.
Yep.
But they didn't have the fancy uh, individually wrapped package. They were just,
Yep.
The bar of soap. Yeah,
Yep.
in a box. But that's all you need, and
Yeah.
they're kept under the bathroom sink in a shoebox. And everyone knows when they run out, that's where they get it. But no one ever does. I'm the one that does it, but still, I know where they are, and everyone else does. No excuse.
Yes.
We keep lava on the windowsill over the sink in the kitchen.
Yeah, if you keep lava on the sink, it's going to melt it. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Worse yet, it falls in the sink and down into the garbage disposal.
Yes. And melts everything.
Yeah. Yeah, simple orange. Yeah, that I've got some of that too in a pump bottle. I find it awfully handy for cleaning greasy things like the stove or the cabinets around the stove, because it doesn't affect the finish on the cabinet, but it cleans the grease off that always
Yep.
seems to spatter, especially when the kids are cooking. They have two temperatures, high and off, thinking, oh, it'll cook quicker if I turn it up on high.
Uh-huh.
And then they complain about they're doing burgers on a grill on it. We've got a grill in the center of the stove. So they go out and get the barbecue spatula. So it's got the long wooden handle. They
Yep.
use that so they don't spatter their lovely hands. But
Yep. Well, after I've done this green, I'm going to knock it on the head. Just had my tap on the window to say my lunch is ready.
Okay, well, You need to get some sleep. You've been up for a long time.
Yeah, I won't go to bed till tonight. Otherwise, I won't sleep later tonight anyway. So
Uh,
I'm better off just wrecking myself for the day and make up for it at night. Next couple of nights.
well, I'll tell you, it was sure nice to see you and Robo there. And Paul, from England,
Yeah. Yes.
because we've got 2 new members from England now, besides
Okay.
Paul.
That's good.
And the other clubs here in Michigan that we invite that can join us, we join them in their meetings, get invited.
Yep.
They just can't believe we have members from all over the world.
Yeah.
They
Well.
thought it was really exciting. We had a member that was in Alaska and Hawaii.
Yep.
Drafted him a long time ago. I think we have a pretty good club. And the thing is, you can log in on the website and the member, and you'll find all sorts of demos that you can sit and watch at your own leisure. Everything we've ever paid for is on there.
Yeah, I'll check it out one day. I'll show you. Did I show you the consistency of the dye yesterday?
No. Oh, huh. It's the same consistency of the type of food dyes often.
Yeah. Some of the food dyes we get here are very, very diluted. So it almost
No.
looks like what do you call it when the blood clots up?
Yeah. But commercial dyes aren't that thick.
Yep.
My niece runs a big bakery in where is it? In the District of Columbia in D.C., but the northern part of it, and it's about that thick. The dyes that they get commercially, because they only need 2 or 3 drops in a big commercial mixer of color for cookies and stuff like that.
Yep. No, you don't need much, that's for sure. It goes a long way.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much for coming in. Do appreciate it.
Yep. I'll catch you tomorrow night. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Joy and Mike, and anyone else in the background there. See you later. Later. Bye. See you. Bye.